2020 has been a hell of a year. Emphasis on the hell part. Actually, scratch that. 2020 has been a whole century, really. So much has happened and the year isn't even done yet. We've seen so many celebrity deaths, the pandemic is still in full force, we saw the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement, and we've seen so many celebrities get cancelled. But the biggest headline to come out of celebrity news this year has been regarding Amber Heard and Ellen DeGeneres. They both had such a tumultuous year so far and have seen their fair share of hate over the past few months. But the question still remains, out of the two of them, who's worse? Well, that's what we're gonna discuss in today's video. What's going on, internet friends? I'm your host Bree Room and welcome back to Top 10 Beyond the Screen. Before we get started on the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on a new video. Check out our playlist to see more videos like this one, and also stick around to the end to see some bonus content. So, Amber Heard versus Ellen DeGeneres. It's a showdown between the most hated people in Hollywood this year. Amber's been in the hot seat lately because of the truth coming out about her relationship with ex-husband Johnny Depp, and Ellen has been facing backlash for her bad attitude and poor workplace environment. But who's the worst person? Well, let's dive into the specifics of what these women have done, and we will make our judgment then. First, let's start with Amber Heard. Let's start things off from the beginning. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp got married in 2015 after a few years of dating, but only after about a year of marriage, Amber filed for divorce from Johnny in May 2016. In her divorce filing, Amber alleged that Johnny had physically abused her during their relationship, often when he was under the influence. At the time of her filing, Amber had alleged that Johnny had thrown a phone at her face, leaving her bruised. However, it was found that no domestic incident had ever occurred. Obviously, Johnny had denied the abuse allegations and instead said that Amber was saying these things in order to secure a large settlement in the divorce. Fast forward to the divorce trial, Amber had taken the stand under oath and rescinded her request for a domestic violence restraining order. Many believe that she did this because she was lying about the abuse in the first place. The divorce was settled in court in 2017 and Amber walked away with about $7 million. It was also included in the divorce agreement that they had to sign, preventing them from saying anything bad about their divorce. Fast forward again to 2018, where Amber wrote an op-ed for the Washington Post where she talked about domestic violence against women and how she became a face for domestic abuse. Though she never mentioned Johnny by name, the fact that she was talking about abuse again after accusing Johnny of abuse back in 2016 made people draw ties to the two. In 2019, Depp sued Amber for defamation over the post, saying that Amber was not the victim, she was the perpetrator. He also went on to say that Amber was fabricating this lie to make herself look better in the media. A lot of people still didn't believe that Amber was lying until early this year when a phone recording was played which captured Amber admitting that she hit Johnny. In the recording, Amber was heard saying, quote, "I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you, it was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched." She was also heard in the recording saying, quote, "I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I sometimes get so mad I lose it." In July of this year, Johnny started his lawsuit against a news company for publishing a piece in which they called Johnny a wife beater. Now, this is the lawsuit where all of the details about the abuse are coming forward. In this trial, we have heard allegations of Amber defecating on Johnny's bed, having hit him, and having affairs with other celebrities like James Franco and Elon Musk. On the other hand, Amber has accused Johnny of throwing a phone at her face and having threatened to kill her. There's a lot of information here, so before we really break it down, let's move on to Ellen DeGeneres. For many years, Ellen has lived up to her namesake of being, well, generous. She was seen as kind and friendly and was known for giving gifts as well as other things on her show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show. But this year we saw multiple allegations come forward painting Ellen in a completely different light as people called her out for being mean and creating a hostile work environment. In July, an article was published alleging that there was a toxic work environment at The Ellen Show. Many current and former employees had come forward talking about their experiences working for the show, saying how they endured racial microaggressions, fear of retribution, as well as being penalized for taking medical leaves. These whistleblowers told the press that her goody two-shoes persona was just for show and that she was actually quite hostile behind the scenes. After this report, The Ellen Show went under review by Warner Media to investigate these allegations, and Ellen stepped up to make sure that she accounted for everyone's happiness on the set. She sent out a memo to staff saying that she would make changes to the workplace to ensure that everyone would feel accepted and appreciated at work. But not too long after Ellen issued this apology, that people started calling her out, saying that she knew there were more than just those few people who came forward who have negative experiences on the show. This begged the idea that Ellen was just trying to bury the story before it got too big, but that's exactly what happened. Though there were many celebrities and public figures who came forward to share their experiences with Ellen and the show, others have come to Ellen's defense, saying that she was always nice and that the allegations were untrue. During the pandemic and the show's transition to at-home broadcasting, there were disputes over staffing and pay because there were reports that the Ellen Show had hired non-union workers for the production instead of the original crew members who had been on the show for many years. Since the staff had been speaking out about their poor treatment on the show, she has put new perks in place, which really just looked like a method of silencing the unhappy crew by giving them benefits, but it still didn't make up for the treatment according to some. And even though Ellen has addressed the controversy head on, many people still aren't buying into it and are demanding more action and accountability. Now, to really debate who's the worst person between the two, I'm honestly gonna have to say that Amber is by far the worst. I mean, yeah, Ellen is getting heat for being mean and making people hate their jobs. I mean, it's still bad and I really feel for those who work with her, but at the same time, when we're talking about Amber, she's done much worse in the grand scheme of things. Amber literally abused her husband and she admitted to it, as we heard in the voice recording. She alleged that he abused her, though there was no evidence of that actually happening, and then used that to make her look better and bringing Johnny down by proxy. Now Johnny is literally suing publications over the allegations because they hurt his career so much and was labeled as a violent person. All Ellen really did was have a dark side. Yes, there were allegations of sexual misconduct within the show's ranks, mostly executives, but there's no evidence saying that Ellen herself participated in those actions, so it's really not prevalent to her specifically. So yeah, in conclusion, Amber is worse than Ellen. There you have it, Amber Heard versus Ellen DeGeneres. I hope I made a decent case to back myself up here. Anyway, if you liked this video, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel to show your support. I will catch you guys in the next one, so stay groovy, friends. What's going on, internet friend? Where Amber wrote an op-ed for where Amber wrote an op-ed for the where Amber in the recording, Amber was Amber was heard. For many years, Ellen had lived up to her namespeak. It's namespeak. That's not even a word. After this report, the Ellen Show. I'm creating a lot of bloopers. You're welcome, people. These whistleblowers told the press that Ellen has put new perks in place, which looked as I'm gonna start that one again. And also subscribe to the channel to